Okay, 7-star bricks is one of those boxes I have to stand across the room to get on the camera. From Lego Marvel Studios Infinity Saga, it's the Sanctum Sanctorum. Set 76218, 2,708 pieces. Look at that beauty. This is the first modular type set I'm going to put together. And it's only because it's a Lego Marvel, so I'm interested to see how this goes. I've never built a house like this in Lego. We have a whole list of minifigures it comes with. Ebony Maw, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wong, Scarlet Witch, Sinister Strange, Master Mordo, Dead Strange, and Doctor Strange. So it's kind of, you got Spider-Man No Way Home, you got, which Avengers movie was that? Infinity Wars, and you've got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So that's pretty cool. Man, that's beautiful. Oh, spin this giant box around. You see on the back, oh yeah, see they have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness branded on the back. There's a Scarlet Witch. Different features. We've got the measurements here. So it's 12.5 inches high by 10.5 inches wide. Doesn't say how deep it is. That would be helpful. We've got the Beast from Doctor Strange. You can move that around. This looks like a really cool set. Alright, let's put this together and do a review. See you on the other side. Okay, that is a lot of wasted space. Why did you make the box so big if it's only about half full? It's only filled up to about here. Just to take up shelf space? Doesn't that waste space with shipping and make things more expensive? Is this why you raised the price on all the sets? So that we could pay for you to waste all this space? That's kind of nuts. Alright, it looks like we got 18 bags of parts plus an extra unnumbered bag with some plates and magic blasty things. There's also, this is Strange. Doctor Strange? Mr. Doctor? So we've got, it looks like 2 instruction books and some stickers in this. But then we also have a cardboard envelope. It's weird to have both. Let's see what's in them. I've never built one of these, so you probably knew it was in that cardboard. But if you're like me and you didn't build one of these, it is the base plate for the whole building. So, okay, that makes sense. They should have put the instructions in cardboard too, but at least they're in a bag with the stickers so they don't get all crushed. Alright, now we're going to build this. Alright, there's 3 instruction books. Interesting that they are black, and all of the other August 2022 sets are white. So that's kind of cool. This is a really neat Doctor Strange picture on the front of him looking out the window. And then on the back of each one, they have a different portal picture. So that's cool. They don't have the cool build, like the little progress bar on the bottom. These are like the older style manuals, so that's interesting. Let's start with the minifigures. Here we have Doctor Strange. Oh, maybe easier to see Doctor Strange if I take off all his shooty spells here. So here we have Doctor Strange. You can see he's printed on the front. He's got his cool plastic cape on. I wish they actually did this for more capes. I think that rubbery plastic cape looks better than some of the cheesy cloth ones we get. Alright, so he's got a second printed face on the back that doesn't look happy. And he's got printing on the back of his torso, but not on his legs. But he does have printing on the legs on the front. Next up we have Doctor Strange. Or what they call Sinister Strange. So you can see he's got his third eye open. And you can also see he's printed on the front and on the legs. And then he is printed on the back as well, but not on the legs. And he does have a second face as well with the third eye closed. Next up, we have Dr. For God's sakes, it's Doctor Strange again. Alright, this is Dead Strange. So this is the zombie Strange from the movie. Oh, he's printed on the front and on the legs and on the front of his feet. He's got a ponytail printed on the back. I don't remember if he has a second face or not. He does not. No second face for Zombie Strange, Dead Strange, whatever you want to call him. The body of Doctor Strange. Next up, we have Doctor Strange. Just kidding. Look, everybody. From She-Hulk, it's Wongers.
Wongers.
Okay. I like She-Hulk. I don't know. Some people don't. I think it's funny. And I love Wongers. Long live Wongers. He's printed on the front. He's got a wry look on his face. He's printed on the back. No second face because Wongers has short hair, but not no hair. Next up, we have Spider-Man at the Sanctum Sanctorum. Why? I'm guessing it's because of the connection from No Way Home. So we just decided to put him in this set because we needed more figures.
I'm the most famous person in the world. I know. Wong, try not to slip. We don't have liability insurance.
But I will take an extra Spider-Man figure. Spider-Man was always my favorite. He's got arm printing. It's printed on the front and back. That is a pretty cool looking Spider-Man figure. Next up we have Wanda, or the Scarlet Witch. She is pretty cool looking. I like that they give her some little clear pieces for her Scarlet Witch power. She's got printing on the back, but her hair kind of covers it. She has kind of a red-eyed, sort of aggressive face, I guess. And then a kind of evil smirk face that you could use as well. Scarlet Witch. Next up we have Iron Man.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Which, I guess, from Infinity Wars, when they show up at the Sanctum, when the Hulk shows up. Yeah, we just kind of, any time that the Sanctum has been on screen, we're just going to pull characters from that, apparently. So this is a pretty cool Iron Man figure. He's got printing on the back of the torso. Got printing on the front and on the legs. And this is one of the Iron Man figures where the head flips up. You've got Tony Stark's face under there with the HUD overlay from the Iron Man suit. At this point, I don't think it's Jarvis, it's Friday. And then you've got Nasty Smirk on the other side, if you want to use that instead. Next up, we have the Ebony Maw, also from the Infinity Wars movie. This figure should have been a tall Avatar-like figure, in my opinion, because he's taller than regular humans. But, you know, Lego doesn't like to be very creative, so here's just a regular minifigure with some printing. And last but not least is Master Mordo from the Doctor Strange movie, and I guess also from the Multiverse of Madness movie as well. He has a cloth cape on, printing on his front. He's also got a less than happy face on the back, and printing on the back as well. And this is one of those sets I can't even fit in the camera the whole way without backing way off my desk, because it's pretty darn tall. It's the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's really cool looking. Let's give you a look at the front here. I like those trees and the pots outside the doorway there. And the cool window going on there. And then the roof. That's really cool. Obviously you can see the monster from Multiverse of Madness, who also had his own set, so it's kind of funny that they put him in here too. Coming through a portal. Let's flip it to the other side. See the side of the house. There's also a door on the side of the house. We've got, I thought this was really cool. So we've got a paper box out here. And these are individual tiles with the papers on them. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. Law times. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, a brick or something. But 177A Bleecker Street. Obviously the address. We've got a cool lamppost out here. Show you the back here. The first thing you'll notice on the back is we've got a cool Captain America exhibit advertisement on the back. Although I'm not really sure Doctor Strange would allow them to put up billboards on the Sanctum Sanctorum, but you never know. Some controls we'll get into later. Some graffiti going on there. Some cool little signs. This is kind of funny. This is the shawarma shop from the first Avengers and a S.H.I.E.L.D. advertisement. We got some cardboard boxes and stuff. These are connectors, I believe, for if you have more modular buildings. You can add buildings next to this. Oh, I can talk. It's a garbage receptacle with some garbage in there. And the Shady Acres care home sign in there. That's pretty cool. That's just held on by one stud, so you can take it off and show people how cool it is. Here we've got a portal that goes, obviously, where he was in Asia training. That's obviously the book in here and the time stone through the portal. So that's not even in the Sanctum. That's why the portal is there. And we're back to this side. Now, I want to point out, before we get to look at the inside, there's 3 panels here. This panel, you can just lever this out and pick it out. There's this panel on the back you can lever out. It comes right off. And then this is actually a panel that you can lever out and it comes right off. So it's kind of cool because you can interchange these panels. And say you want this guy coming out of the back. Or you just don't want to be able to see him. And you could turn that around and put him inside too. But you can put him there. You can put a portal up here. Alright, so that's pretty cool. You can just change those panels around and do it however you like. Alright, let's get into a little more detail on the inside of the home here. Alright, so let's start up top here. Got some plants going on the roof. Got some chimneys going on up here. This just pulls right off. You can see there's only 2 studs. Well, alright, I guess 4 that hold that on the top there. And pulling that off allows you to access the 3rd floor. We've got a lot of cool little details here on the 3rd floor. We'll see if we can get them in here. A little spear. Got a little light going on in the back here. Got a Chinese hat. A Japanese helmet. Some sort of chalice, kind of a skeleton part on the wall there. Got some pictures, Mordo and Wong. Staff on the wall. You can see out that cool Sanctum window there. And the other display case. That's supposed to be a fire extinguisher. We got a Viking helmet. We've got, whoops, knock that off. We've got Thor's umbrella that turns into Mjolnir there. That's pretty cool. We got Wongers and Strange fighting that beastie. I'm never going to not call him Wongers, by the way, because that's just awesome. And we've got a little chest with a scroll in it. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then just like the previous part, the 3rd floor just kind of comes off. It's only held on by a couple studs. And you can now access the 2nd floor here, which is open down to the 1st floor. You can see inside, you can see through the windows there. We've got an astrolabe. We've got a little potion bottle or something there. We've got 2 comfy armchairs side by side with a mug of beer, which I believe is from Thor. The ever-filling beer mug. We've got the Shambhala. It is Shambhala. See, I was getting confused with Uncharted, but it is Shambhala and Doctor Strange too. Okay. Got a little skull. Got 2 really cool looking bookshelves. And they have some cool stickers on them there. Got a little gem in there. This is a cool feature here. So this door, if you open it up, if we can get it to focus inside there, so you'll see when you open the door up, it is another dimension that Doctor Strange can go through. This is meant to represent that door in the movies that he escapes through. If you close this and swipe one of these levers in the back and open the door again, you can see it now goes to the mountains instead. And if we close it again and swipe the other lever in the back, you can see it now leads out to the desert. So that's pretty cool. It's just some panels that slot in over that. That's really neat looking. And on this other wall, we got some pictures hanging again. More Strange and Wonger stuff. And you can see this is the back of that monster panel that flips in and out. And then down to the first floor. And you can see on the first floor, Wong's Stuff, Secret. We've got a travel guide. We got a pizza box up here. Huh? Storm Baker's Pizza. That's pretty funny. I like that. And we've got a stairwell that comes down. Those banisters are really cool. We've got a grandfather clock there. We've got a stuffed chair. That's pretty cool. Some more pictures. We've got the Doctor Strange medical degree and some pictures with a nice comfy chair. Got the back side of the doors here. Some more pictures, a map. Got a cool globe there. Some lights going on. So that's really cool, but wait, there's more. If we pull out this section here, oh, we can see inside the Shambhala room here. You can see that the book is behind the chains. Let's see if we can focus on that. Not my fingers. You see the book is behind the chains here. And there's the time stone. And we've got some scrolls on the walls and stuff. See, we've got a refrigerator. We've got some shelves with a cell phone on them. If we turn this around, oops, and I pull the wall off accidentally. You see we've got another electrical panel. We've got some stuff on the shelves. This is only held on by a couple of studs. You can pull this off. It's just some gems and stuff in there. If we turn this around and we pull the refrigerator out, you can see there's a hidden space under the stairs with what I think is the Tesseract. Then we got this cool refrigerator. And if you open it up, you've got some stuff in the icebox there. And then both the doors open here. And the doors open on the front as well. That's really cool. I love the attention to detail, like the bars over the bottoms of the windows. This is really cool how it's tiled out here on the sidewalk. This was a really, really fun build. And again, this is about 1 foot and half an inch tall, 12.5 inches, and about 10.2 inches wide from the front here. And I don't think they're counting this in that, so it's just the building. This is the first modular building I've ever put together. Apparently, a lot of them are like this with, you know, ice cream shops and coffee shops and all that stuff. But this is the first one I've put together, and this was actually really fun because it's so different from the stuff I normally put together, which is largely gray. So, yeah, it's a lot more color. There is a lot of gray in this, but, you know, we've got a lot of colors on the inside and the roof, and that's really cool. So we also have stuff on the outside here. You can see we've got these single stud connections, and you can see I already have some of the clear things in here because all the characters have spaces that you can put them on display. So you can do cool stuff on the roof like Wongers and Dead Strange facing off against Sinister Strange, or Mordo facing off against the Scarlet Witch, or Ma facing off against Iron Man and Spider-Man, or Doctor Strange facing off against, I forget what that thing is called, Gargantos or something like that. So that's just pretty cool. You can set up some cool scenes when you put this set on display. This is just a really, really cool set. Like I said, I've never put anything like this together before. It was a lot of fun to put together. It was $250. This was a gift from my wife, so I didn't buy it, but it's still quite an expensive set. However, for the amount of pieces and minifigures you get, and for the size of this thing, I think it's well worth the price. It's well put together. It's really cool to put it together. It's got really good construction. It's got a lot of little tidbits and features in there that make it worth the money, I think. So if you like the MCU Lego sets, this is definitely something I would think about putting in my collection because it is just super cool. And that's all I got for you guys. Once again, my name is Jay. This is 7 Star Bricks. Go ahead, give us a like and subscribe if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below, and we will see you here in the next video.
Wongers!
All right. Well,
Ow!
okay.